It's Lowkey Eats with KP again, and this week I am bringing you my recipe for my blackened salmon pasta. Now you can use whatever type of pasta you want, but I chose to use rigatoni. After cleaning my fish, I'm going to pat it dry and then I'm going to move on to seasoning it. I use my dill salt, my garlic powder, my onion powder, my black pepper. Gotta use my Tony's Creole seasoning. If you know, you know. Paprika for color, and of course my blackened seasoning. Once you have seasoned it all up, it'll look just like this. To cook the fish, I'm going to put some butter and garlic in a cast iron skillet, let it get all melty and cook down a little bit, and then I'm going to cook my fish for about 1 minute on each side until it looks like this, and then after that I'm going to stick it in the oven to finish. After that's done, I'm going to put some more butter in the skillet, and I'm going to take me some peppers and some onions, and I'm going to saute those up with salt and pepper in my cast iron skillet as well until they look like this. From here, I'm going to make my version of an Alfredo sauce. I'm going to put some butter in a pan and some heavy whipping cream, mixing those up together. As I'm stirring, I only had one hand here, so I couldn't do that. I advise you stir it at the same time as you are pouring it in. I'm going to use the same seasonings to season this, except I'm going to use regular salt instead of dill salt, and you want to make sure those are all mixed in very well. Now you have to have a little patience with this process because it does take a little second to thicken up. You want to continue to whisk it frequently as you're bringing it to a boil until you see it start to thicken up. Now I normally just use Parmesan cheese, but I found this 4-cheese blend that I thought would be really good, and I also had my mozzarella cheese, and I'm just going to add about half of each container into my sauce and then whisk that up and let it get melty until the sauce looks just like this. Once your sauce is done, it is now time to assemble everything together. I put my pasta, my peppers, and my Alfredo sauce into a container just like this that is safe for the oven, and make sure everything is evenly mixed like this. Also, do not forget to take your salmon out of the oven because you do not want it to overcook. I mixed a little bit more of the cheese throughout the dish, and then I also cover the top of it with cheese. I sprinkle a little bit of paprika for color and a little Creole seasoning for extra flavor, and put it in the oven until it looks like this, all golden and brown. Do not worry, it is still ooey and gooey on the inside. So delicious. The sauce came out just perfectly, and when you plate everything together, it looks like this. I like to top mine with some green onions just for flavor. I served it with croissants, but you can always add a side salad or any vegetable to the side. Be sure to let me know if you give this a try.